So I would say absolutely, you should get one. Doesn't matter how good you are at your business. I know some people that Rupert works with who I believe are very good at their business, but they're still working with Rupert and they're getting better and better. So I would heartily recommend to every single person in business to at least consider it, have a chat and ask yourself, are you really doing the job exactly the way it should be done, or as good as you could possibly do it? And I think the answer is mostly no. Business was going, it was all right. It wasn't going great, and it had been through a lot of ups and downs. That I wasn't doing a very good job of running the business. I was good at doing the business because that's where I come from. There was a lot of stress over the kind of previous 10 years for various reasons. There was a lot of things had gone on, and the usual staff problems, business problems, up and down, and we were always in a very kind of up and down, very peak and, hugely peak and trough. 1 month it was okay and the next month it was terrible. So yeah, it was very stressful, frustrating. I kind of looked back and felt like I'd never really got anywhere, or I maybe got somewhere and then I'd gone in the opposite direction, Yeah, it was good to have somebody, and just right from the outset, the whole process was good. It started, I'm a very system person anyway. I'm a very logical person, so that the whole systemizing of things is good for me, So yeah, it was an interesting thing to start. We kind of stumbled along, or kind of feel like we were stumbling along and never really having a plan. But that's, yeah, we now have a plan in my head of where I want to be at certain points in my life, which I didn't have before, and those are all obviously based around the business being at certain points and where we're going and where we want to get to. So yes, definitely. So I think accountability is good, that it keeps in your mind that it's not just you telling people what to do. You have to be accountable to those people. So if you tell somebody you're going to do something, you need the accountability to make sure you actually do it, because I am quite bad at saying I'm going to do something and then not doing it. Not because I don't want to do it, but because things get in the way or work gets in the way. So I think accountability for me is extremely good. If I go back to before I met Rupert, we were not doing too well monetary wise. We were always in the red. And in fact now, probably for a couple of years, we've always been in the black, which is for me a huge thing, because I think all through my business life I've never really been in the black that often. So yeah, I think and we're definitely in a better position monetary wise. We're in a better position staff wise, so we have really good people working for us, people who are the right type of people, rather than just somebody we've employed, which is what we did before. So I think we're in a whole lot better place, and it's good because there's a lot more work that we can do, Yeah, I think the whole, Action Coach says being in business should give you more life. Just over the last probably 18 months, there's been a bit more of letting other people do things that I would have wanted to do myself. And a bit more actively looking at things that I could, instead of me doing this, get somebody else to do it, which then frees up my time either to do the things that I really should be doing, or to go home rather than working. I used to work a lot at home. In fact, thinking about that, I used to work every night at home, and nowadays, maybe 1 or 2 nights a week at the most, I'm working. So yeah, there's a definite gradual change to where I would want it to be. With the children and Angie, there's a lot more thought goes into my relationships with them. So yeah, I would hope they'd notice a bit of a difference. I'm really excited for, I have a kind of plan for the next 6 years now. So yeah, I am excited. Life is always hard, but I think having the team, working with the people that I work with now, and having Rupert, always having Rupert there to just run things by, or be an extra person almost to not lean on, but just tap for a bit of energy. Yeah, I think I am looking forward to the next few years. Yeah.